What is going on, viewers? This is Cloudbuster100, and today we are doing another play of Spider-Man 2. I must say this game has been still phenomenal. Honestly, I hope this game really gets the Game of the Year award. Now, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see any more of these videos, hit that subscribe button and the notification. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Let's get started. As you see, we picked up where we left off on the Uncle Aaron's stash. Now we're just going to go check out that BV Club Fair and deal with Miles' future of his college and that, and what he wants to do, where he is still deciding it. But we're going to look at our suits here, see if I want to change it up. I might just switch back to the upgrade suit, honestly. Like I said, I mostly would like to just kind of stick with that, but let's change Peter's suit since we've mostly stuck with that. Let's do the hybrid suit. Now, this looks pretty cool since... Oh, they have the Amazing Spider-Man suit. That is so nice. But anyways, the hybrid suit, I'm pretty sure that's the suit from the No Way Home. Honestly, which, by the way, that was a good Spider-Man movie, especially when they... Well, spoilers for those who have not seen the movie, but yeah, when they introduced Toby and Andrew in the movie, it was like, wow, it was crazy. Oh, look at that. Uncle Aaron's stash are like in our way, so I might as well do this one real quick. Now, I like the scanning system. It's definitely different, especially with his uncle now being involved to helping him. Seeing as that he's gone straight now and parole with now no longer being Prowler. So I think what he's trying to do is he wants his nephew to get his tech so he could use it to protect himself and also, you know. But yeah, let's try to get this crate out of the way, because otherwise there's got to be some kind of switch or maybe a valve. We need to... Oh, here we go. Let's turn around here. Alright, we just need to pull that. I wonder if we need to web it or not. Let's test it out. Nope. So we're good there. Now we just gotta pull the crate open. And there we go. Now let's just get inside and get our tech. The more tech we get this stuff, the more easier it is to level up our character, which I really like about this game. It makes it more interesting, and you actually really have to kind of grind in this game, but not at the same time you don't grind as much, because you face enemies all the time. And here we go, the hunters. Now, the most tough hunters I'm going to say right now is the swords ones, because they'll have attacks where you're going to have to parry, and honestly, parrying is still not like my strongest suit, but I'll eventually get there. I just love webbing them to a wall or like that. It just makes it fun.
I'm glad you're out of the game now. Stay safe, huh? Same, dude. Will do.
Now, I like the interaction between Miles and Aaron, because Miles really looked up to his uncle as almost like a second father figure. It really hurt him that he was a villain and a thief, and then in the comics, I don't know if it was him or it was just by a freak accident, but when his uncle died in the comics, it really shocked him to the core. That's an interesting picture to take, but let's take it. Never thought I'd see a party inside a, well, that honestly. But then, hey, it's New York. See a lot of strange things. See, I always like to try to at least try to keep the conversation going. Sometimes I'll just end it, sometimes just depending how it's going. Like J. Jonah Jameson's talks on his podcast, or the other one. Damn. Talk about a quick change right there. It's insane. Visions Academy.
Hey,
Pretty
Miles.
sure this is the
Hey,
academy
good to see you.
from Into Spider-Verse, where Miles goes to high school because his parents wanted to have a good education.
Man, I can't believe Mr. Atlas is gonna be here at BV. Maybe one of those scholarships has my name on it, if he likes my sound.
I will say though, I like the new look of Miles. It's a little more unique for him for the game because most of Miles is he always has short buzz hair, except for the Into Spider-Verse where he had a little more of a fro going. But I like the new look. It seems really cool.
Hey, you made it. I want to talk to him about that computational physics program.
We got your missing person report half an hour ago. What happened?
I just heard 2 words. Missing in person. So I'm gonna say yes.
Go ahead. We'll save your seat.
Gotta catch up to the principal. Maybe I could find out more.
Now let's see if we can try to figure out. There's got to be probably a gap we got to crawl through or something like that. Or right there, actually, that might be it right there. Yep. All right. Now I really like how Genki has more screen time, a little bit more from compared to the Miles Morales game, and also Haley, the deaf girl. That I really like. She has more of an interest.
Fitness tracker. It's counting her steps, wherever she is. The students adore Miss Ferguson. I hope she's all right. Please find her.
We'll do our best.
Miss Ferguson's missing. Oh, man. Sounds like she's still wearing her fitness tracker. Wonder if I could find that signal. All right. Let's see where this fitness tracker is. Last known location, Dawson Harbor.
Beginning text-to-speech call with Haley Cooper. Miles, Mr. Atlas just got here. ETA?
Oh, man. Gotta find Miss Ferguson first. Be there when I can.
He's handing out scholarship applications right now.
Can you get one for me?
It's pretty neat, actually. Neat that she, in a way, is talking, but at the same time, she's not.
Hurry.
That's pretty neat, actually. And of course, there's always a warehouse. Typical bad guy location. Camouflage. I still love the camouflage. It's probably one of the abilities that I think is awesome that they gave exclusively to Miles.
Heyo, Miles.
What's up, Genki?
It makes him even more unique.
I've got Mr. Atlas here.
Genki, even though he said he can't.
And he asked for a phone call with you. Is now a good time?
Thanks, Genki. But now is definitely not a good time.
Well, let's try to keep this much stealthy as possible.
I know you've got a flight to catch.
Genki!
Hi.
One thing I will say though,
Yeah. Hello.
You're whispering. Is now a bad time?
No. I'll make it work. That's me.
Great. I heard you're interested in our music technology program. So, tell me about yourself. What do you do for fun?
well, better get away over there.
Well,
Don't want to get
I
spotted.
used to do music production, but
I mean,
it's
you
been
know,
hard
with
to find
cam,
time
yeah,
lately.
but I have camouflage, so we're good there.
Ricky here showed me some of your samples. Good stuff.
It's funny. He's
Particularly
talking
your
to
song
while he's
called
doing,
Swinging.
while I'm doing this.
Yeah. I was, just swinging one day and thinking. The tune just kind of came to me.
Interesting.
Uh oh,
And
you gotta
can
be
you tell
careful
me about
there.
what's important to you in life?
Being there for people when they need me. Being reliable, trustworthy, so when people can
Sorry
debate
about that little
Very interesting.
glitch there for a sec. For some
And
reason, I had to
finally,
pause.
why do you think you'd make a great addition to our school?
I don't give
Anyways,
up. And
less than anything is I always try to
I won't let you down.
always find a good ledge to hang them,
Well,
because that way at least I don't
take your
have
time.
to
I
web
think I've got enough here.
strike them so
Thanks.
much.
Do you want my email?
And I always try to use camouflage as much as possible so they don't spot me. But yeah,
Could have gone better.
that was pretty funny how Miles was talking about
Time to meet Mr.
his
Atlas.
count, the guy, for what he wants to do for school while trying to do all this, which I think I love that they're still trying to make it so that he's balancing both heroism and his future career, which is not something easy to do. I hope there's an ability where every time we take someone out, our camouflage gets, some of our camouflage meter goes back while we're in camo. But I always keep myself on the move. I don't try to stay in the spot for too long because that's more easier to get caught. I mean, most of you that have played the Spider-Man game, that's a given, but still, it's just how I am. I sometimes try to do as much stealth as I can, but if it's some situation where I can't help it but I have to fight, I'll fight. Like here, I was trying to see if I was close enough to pull that down, but unfortunately I wasn't, and I didn't want to get spotted, so I just figured I'll just web strike him. Web strike him, and now for the finisher, web strike kick to the face. Let's go. That's so cool.
Those guys out of the way. Let's see where that tracker signal leads.
Looks like she's in here.
There she is. This glass looks pretty breakable.
Time to smash to the window.
I got you. Are you okay?
I'm fine. But who are these people? How do they know I work for Rand?
Let's figure that out when we're not in the hostage situation. You hide. I've got these guys.
Alright, some more combat. Spider dash right there. Well, Venom dash, I mean. Oh, wrong word there. Oh well. But yeah. See, I really like the chain lightning. It's really, the Venom Punch is good, but honestly, with chain lightning, you get more than one enemy. And yes, the upgrade Venom Punch, you are getting more people too. But I feel like this is more a lot guaranteed, because then they're sent flying, and then they'll get caught. Oh crap, they got a big guy. Too bad the upshot can't send him in the air, but it does stun him for briefly, which that's good, honestly. We needed that. Oh shit. Oh, you son of a bitch. Unfortunately, even when you guard him or dodge, he still will still try to hit you more than anything. So you gotta be careful with that with the big guys. So I figured by webbing him I could try to finish him. There we go. Oh no, he's not done yet. Still got a few more hits to do. Unfortunately, I can't use any of my Venom powers because the meters are still charging, so I gotta take a bit. But we're all good there. They taken down. Now I think we just gotta check on the lady, and then we're good to go.
Took them out by yourself?
Probably gotta take her back to the school for sure.
Ready to go?
Yep, let's get going.
Going to carry me?
It's...
I've carried people.
I remember back in the first Spider-Man game, if you had to carry somebody, you actually could do the
On you? You
charge up jump, but it looks like they kind of changed that.
This confirmation.
Or then again, that it's been a while since I played the first one, so it's some things are a little hazy. But honestly, no more than anything, I'm glad that they still kept most of the stuff, but also added more new features to it.
Spider-Man. Our treasured teacher, Miss Ferguson, is back with us safe and sound. To show our gratitude, it is my honor to declare Spider-Man the official hero of Brooklyn Visions. You are always welcome here, Spider-Man.
Thank you.
And now, back to the quad. We've got a robotics demonstration to do.
Not much time.
Hi, Miles. I appreciate your dedication to interviewing, but I could tell you were clearly busy with something important. Mr. Sinclair put in an excellent word for you, as did Principal Evans. So let's do this right and meet this week on campus, in person.
Got a few app requests popping up on BB's campus. Thought I'd call you directly.
I can sort of tell that Miles is debating about himself. I think because of him, he thinks he needs to be more Spider-Man than Miles Morales. Damn, Pete! Talk about a way to learn. You do some yoga right there, kind of.
I'm excited to see what you're up to.
Great. I'm excited to show you.
Oh, gotta grab this call from MJ. See you soon.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Just got off the phone with Harry, and this foundation thing could be interesting.
Oh, nice. Some hope on my work front, too. I dug into the tech that gang used to mess with the prison transfer.
That is so cool.
Dark level stuff.
Oh, I
Yeah.
accidentally let go too
Whoever's
soon.
behind
Oh
them
well.
has a ton of resources. Miles thinks he saw their leader. Some kind of big game hunter, fur vest looking guy.
Interesting. I'll keep digging. If I can get this story on the front page, it might help us track him down faster.
Oh, that's weird. Why did that do that? Anyways, so probably what we're gonna do is let's take care of this Marco Crystal real quick, and then we'll go see Harry.
Then the sandcastle competition starts now, and no cheating.
Sandman is probably one of my favorite villains, a misunderstood villain. He only steals and stuff like that because he did it for his daughter, and so she could have like a good stable life. Unfortunately, it resulted in becoming having powers of sand, but he still does things here and there. I don't know how much about him has changed in the comics because he hasn't had much of a screen time or more time in the comics. Honestly, it's been more focused on other villains that I guess haven't had much. But honestly, Sandman as the first villain to start with in the game was pretty good. Just like in the first Spider-Man game, we had to face Wilson Fisk.
So I tell the cops that someone's out to get us, but they don't listen to me. No one ever does. Time to take matters into my own hands.
Marco was really laying low these past few years. Would have helped him if I'd known he was in trouble.
Hey, I was just talking to my source at the raft. Marco's been belligerent and incoherent.
How long has been Craven
They said he's starting to show signs of
tracking Marco?
whatever you're doing with those crystals, keep it up.
That's definitely interesting. I'm kind of starting to wonder how long since Craven. Anyways, let's look at some skills here. See if we can do some upgrades. Perfect dodge recharge. Yeah, definitely want that for sure. Now, I really like the new suits that they brought into the game.
Everything okay?
We're about to demolish a hospital that was damaged during Sandman's attack, but there's a lot of debris slowing down the technicians. If you're free, they could really use your webs to help keep the building stable while they work.
Absolutely.
Thanks. We'll keep working until you get here.
Now, as you notice, I sometimes stop talking when a conversation happens. I'm trying to make it so that you guys can at least hear the conversations of the characters, and that's why I don't really talk on the cutscenes as much. Sometimes I will do that just by accident, but that's why you'll hear me sometimes cut off.
Spider-Man, over here! A little advice for you bad guys? I see everything.
Now that ability is kind of honestly OP because it just grabs so many enemies and almost can knock them all out. Honestly, I'm glad it kind of doesn't do it right away because then just people could just spam it. But then it takes a while to recharge the abilities, anyways. And I forgot to do the air launch. Oh well. Sometimes I won't focus on that. I just like to fight, honestly, because it helps me learn better, to fight better in the game, so I can get the grasp of things, honestly.
We're almost there.
I really also like the spider legs with the game. It's like you have the Iron Spider suit, but it's not the Iron Spider suit. Oh, another Marco Crystal. Wow, that's pretty close, honestly. But let's kind of focus on getting to the Foundation for now. Oh, let's do this quick picture actually real quick. Let's see if we can get... Oh, we don't have a good shot. We'll have to get a little higher maybe. Let's get up here. There we go.
That should work for Robbie.
Yes. There we go.
You know, I saw an old Grand Master playing there last week. Anyone could walk up and challenge him. And he lost to a kid who lives down the street from me. Dev. Never seen anything like it.
Alright, we're at the place Harry wants to meet us. Emily May Foundation.
Wow. I was wondering what this place was. That's Emily's tree. This is perfect.
You made it.
I thought you said this was a startup.
Yeah, I was hoping for something a little less this, but my dad was the one who, you know, he made all the arrangements.
Peter Parker. So, what do you think? It's a far cry from that chop shop that Otto had you in. And now that you're on board, this place is really gonna start cooking.
Dad, Pete hasn't decided he's joining yet.
Oh. Really?
But I was gonna give him a tour. Let him decide for himself.
All right. You know, seeing you boys together again. Right then. Have fun.
Get your badge out. Let's go exploring. So the first thing I want to show you is downstairs.
Harry, this place.
Right? Dad went a little more over the top than I would have liked.
How did
He
you...
got things set up while I was still undergoing treatment, but when I got out, I made a few changes.
Like what?
Diverted my salary into research projects, installed a diverse board to keep us on the right track, and made sure all research aligned with our mission: to heal the world. First, I want you to meet Dr. Young, who's a leading entomologist. You know what entomology is?
Yeah.
Dr. Young is doing this super cool research on bees, or to be more precise, on bee predators.
Yes, this is Catherine.
I want to say, just seeing that tree and that for May and Harry's mother, that was a touching feeling really right there that got to me.
Ready to
Because
talk to Dr. Young?
my mom's like the most important thing to me, and she was a big support in my life, honestly, so that kind of like got to me there.
Dr. Young. Harry says you're working with bees.
Yes, and it's quite an urgent situation. A full third of the food you eat every day comes from crops pollinated by bees. But worldwide populations are in steep decline, primarily due to a significant predator, the carnivorous bee wolf. So, we developed an innovative way to help the bees. Want to see how?
How ironic. We're playing a video game in a video game.
These little drones are essentially bee bodyguards that were training to detect and attack bee wolves.
AKA bee killer wasps.
And you're helping with the machine learning.
Controls are pretty good.
Do you see those little holographic bee wolves? The better you are at shooting those, the better our drones get at recognizing what to target.
A simple point and shoot.
For the drones to
Can't argue with that, honestly.
not hurt them. Oh, nice! Yes!
I will say though that this is an impressive facility. So many scientists and that to do the one thing Harry and Peter wanted to do was to heal the world.
Oh yeah!
I'm not surprised Norman is involved because usually he's always involved with a lot of what Harry does. But it seems like compared to his comics and his TV shows versions and movies, he seems to be a little more, since he's not infected by the goblin serum stuff yet, so he's more supportive to the ideal.
If those virtual bee wolves you just took out were real, you'd have saved the lives of about 2,500 bees.
Wow. I'd love to help any way I can. I could take a look at juicing the neural network speed.
Oh, yes, please.
Maybe if Pete decides to join us, you two can talk some more. Thanks, Dr. Young. I've got so much more to show you, Pete. Let's go. Now, up ahead is the medical research area. We're doing cutting-edge proton beam work, using protons instead of X-rays, with better targeting and less radiation.
It's all the stuff we talked about. All the stuff we dreamed could make the world a better place.
That's the idea. Harry,
a moment, if you please.
Any chance it can wait a sec?
It'll be quick. Thank you.
Doc, this is my friend Peter. Peter, Dr. Connors.
We've actually met. I used to work with Dr. Octavius. You came to the lab once to consult on electrotactile stimuli.
Oh. Yes. It's a shame about Dr. Octavius. His work had so much promise. Any changes since this morning? Dizziness, aches, pains, anxiety, impulsive thoughts?
Nope. I've never been better.
That's what worries me. Nice to see you again.
Your doctor is the lizard.
Dad believes in second chances. Hey, listen, I gotta go make a call. But, feel free to explore. Come meet me upstairs when you're ready.
Wow, Dr. Connors. That's, never thought we'd see him this sooner, but that's good as any. I thought maybe it'd be like a prison thing, but he's actually working with the Foundation, which I'm kind of glad, but I wonder if his story of losing his arm is going to be the same as But it seems like in every franchise they do of Spider-Man, Dr. Connors' arm loss is different, except for the comics, of course, unless it's a different universe. I like how that there's actually interactions in this here about learning more of the facility, like these emblems right here.
Nice. Seems inspired by some of Otto's work without the hardwiring problems. Wonder if Dr. Connors has used this. Though after that lizard rampage, he may be done testing his work on himself.
Yes, I remember these. The arms that Dr. Octavius was using for his research. Unfortunately, when he was using them to create the tentacles, it affected his neural network, and his mind just couldn't handle it, the strain, and so he lost it because of the problem he.
What's this? Some kind of radiation treatment, maybe? Wonder if this is what they used for Harry's treatment.
It was definitely a tough thing to see there, honestly, to watch someone like that just degraded to the point of that, honestly. No one should go through that kind of thing.
Yeah. Hey, whenever you're ready, come meet me up here.
I'm on my way. I'll see you in a sec.
At least in that, his origin in this game is different compared to his default versions, like where he thinks he was so brilliant that he was smarter than anybody. All he cared about was helping people. But yeah, looks like Harry wants to go see us. Anyways, that'll be all that we have for today. We'll pick this up later. And remember, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe notification button. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. I'll catch you another day. Enjoy your day.